Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. I am Shandra Lynn and this is your general energy reading. Please take it how it resonates with you in your life, your situations, and your experiences. Disregard the rest and we'll get started. So, what I was being shown to begin with you was like a monstera plant and a pothos plant, and your leaves, right, are starting to change because it was like a small plant at first, so it kind of resembled a pothos. And as your leaves started to change, you are putting energy into um, your environment, right? Taking care of yourself, giving yourself what you need. So the pothos energy, although beautiful energy, right? Gotta love a pothos. This particular pothos energy is in no way planning on tending to itself, caring for itself, nurturing itself, or anything. And it is really upset about your changing, and it's really upset about your energy that you're putting into yourself, because it doesn't want to be outshined. It doesn't want you to glow. It doesn't want you to grow. It doesn't want your beauty to be seen. But just the fact that in the same environment your leaves are changing really just irritates it. But this is an energy that has, like, yeah, it has no desire to go anywhere, but it has every desire to control your, like, keep yourself small. Feel loved and comforted. Like, I feel like that's a very jealous energy. We got Oracle, wait for important information. What was on the bottom of the deck? With Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. Um, Fire and air? What am I picking up on? This jealousy energy is revealing itself big time. So seeds, new ideas, hope, and open-mindedness. It's so pretty. There's a acorn there that came up earlier too for you guys before I started recording. There's seed pods, dandelion heads. Another card. Those two, sage and fruit. With rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness, more protection. That's crazy. I just realized, okay, so importance, right? You see the snake thing on her arm? I think I've got it. Right? Can you see? There we go. Well, right? That's trippy. So you're an oracle. Snakes are protecting you. Not only are you sprouting new ideas and hopes, but you have fruit already. And this jealousy thing is bigger than what, yeah, okay. So to start off, right, we were talking about like these two plants, right? You, a plant, and this other plant, but it's kind of way bigger than that. At first it could have been viewed small, right? Really small, really manageable. But you got heavy, like when you think of snakes, like, are you gonna mess with somebody who is friends and lives with snakes? Are you gonna go into where they're at knowing they're surrounded by all these snakes? Like, probably not. Snakes in this sense are like protection, powerful protection. We got that sage, purification, harmony. So, like, protection is ramped up right now. We got two different kinds of, like, three. You got the oracle, and she's, right? Smoke. You burn sage. You burn rosemary. We got sow, planning, setting intentions, optimism. And this just popped right out. And then we got another protection card, but it's salt and it's in the reverse. And then another earth card. Bounty and balance. So right now, okay, you've outgrown, right? Now you've outgrown the two little pots, and now you're kind of like, hey, look at this orchard, look at this farm kind of energy. You went from having like a couple of plants in the window to boom, almost out of nowhere. But it wasn't out of nowhere. Like when you reflect, you could be like, oh, there it is. Oh, okay, I see that. But it kind of feels like it happened out of nowhere, at least to the angry pathos energy. Like, to them it feels like it's coming out of nowhere, and they are all up in their feels. So speaking of their feels, like, static, like the white screen, snow screen on the TV. Like, if you can imagine that that is the base of reality, And when people get irritated and they don't know how to control themselves, they start reacting certain ways or whatever, and they're like, for a few seconds or whatever, and then they're just like, I don't know why I behaved that way. Well, because they let control of themselves and something else stepped in. And depending on the kind of person you are and the kind of energies you accept, depends on the kind of energy that's able to kind of come in for a second. The energy in which we are in now with the shifting and all that great stuff, you have to have a higher sense of self control, of self awareness. Now, it's been happening for years. We're all steadily going with it, but you have to stay with it, because once we anchor into a new level of energy, that's where we're anchored in until we elevate a little bit more and anchor in more. So we're anchored in something about, you've got fruit right now, and while you're harvesting it, drop more seeds, sow more seeds. Whatever is present doing its best to stop you is going to be dealt with. They'll deal with themselves or whatever. There is a great deal of protection going on, but you've got the oracle, the sage, the rosemary, the salt. So you intuitively know what you're doing, even if you don't know what you're doing. You're doing a great job at it, and there is a crap ton. And it's not even like out like source. I mean, your source. So yeah, it's coming, but it's you. It's your energy, that unfuckwithable energy that you're embodying now. It's almost like with the snakes, you didn't go looking for them, they didn't go looking for you. You just kind of found each other, and out of nowhere, because you guys have been like, I'm good, you're good, I'm not messing with you, you're not messing with me. There's this energy of don't mess with us. I really wouldn't want to mess with you, because there's a lot of protection coming in. I'm not sure what's this is just kind of like, I'm being told it goes to autumn. You're going to autumn. You're collecting your fruit, sowing more seeds, and it's going on till autumn. You're working on your roots, creating healthy patterns, um, and tending to your early growth. So pay attention to your sprouts, your seedlings, whatever sprouts up, I guess. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. I hope that helps, and I will see you next week.